Guys, welcome to the horoscope. I am LuskyBoy19 and it's favourite week. Now I have actually done my favourite horror movie, probably my top 3 or 4 between horoscope and my main channel. I've probably done my top 4, so I had to think about what film would I consider my favourite, and this one that I've picked, I do like this film. It's a film I can watch a lot, but I'm trying to think if I should maybe, I don't know, 'cause there's a few, like, it's one of these things, like, when we came up with it, I thought, you know, I'll do Scream, but then I ended up reviewing that for a thing called Double Take that I do with my friend James on my main channel, and I was like, sorry about that stuff, hopefully someone will get that. Yeah, someone did. And then, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll do Halloween, but then I done that. And then I thought, I'll do Evil Dead. And then, nope, done that. So, I kind of had to narrow it down, and a couple of films that I would have picked, because we kind of know the themes in advance. And a couple of films that I would have picked for this theme, I've already got in mind for other, you know, for other, what's the word I'm thinking of? For other themes. So I had to go with this one because I just thought, I love this movie, it was really fun, it was cheesy but good, and it is the 2010 or 2011? 2010. Not going to say that. The Ward, starring Amber Heard. This is directed by John Carpenter. I am a big Amber Heard fan, and I am a massive John Carpenter fan. Really love this film. It follows a young girl who is put into a mental institute. The film's set in the 60s. She's put into a mental institute, and it turns out that the ward that she's in with all these other girls, it turns out that it's being haunted by the ghost of a girl who got killed in some way. I'm not going to say how or why, and the ward's haunted. Now all the girls have got mental illnesses, but basically they are just, you know, it's not mental illnesses that affect them in everyday life, if that makes sense. Like, that's something that might, you know, something in their life will trigger it, if that makes sense. So they're not like extremely, you know, mentally ill kind of thing. Anyway, so when they all start talking about, you know, oh, there's this ghost girl, you know, in the ward, they end up getting things done to them, like Amber Heard's character gets the electric shock therapy, which is a very hard scene to watch, and it basically follows Amber Heard and the other girls trying to discover why the ghost of this girl is haunting them, and trying to stop her before, meanwhile trying to figure out a way to escape, because they all know that they're telling the truth, but they're basically getting punished for something that, you know, is real, and that's basically what it's about. Now, I absolutely loved this movie. I thought for John Carpenter's comeback after, I think it was 13 years, don't quote me on that, but I think it was 13 years, I thought he done a fantastic job. Some people, I've seen reviews where people have said it made kind of like a TV movie, and I can see why people would say that, I completely do. But at the same time, I don't know what it is, I absolutely loved it. I thought it actually, if I watched this tonight, it would probably still scare me. It's pretty, it's got a good amount of gore, it's got a strong story, lead actress is beautiful, Amber Heard's absolutely beautiful, and she's a very, very talented actress. Amber Heard and Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone are the 3 actresses that I probably have all of their films now. One of my other favourite horror films is All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, which Amber Heard stars in. I absolutely love that movie. So yeah, The Ward, and I just thought, you know, Danielle Panabaker from the Friday the 13th remake is also in this, who I love. I love the Friday the 13th remake, and I think that Danielle Panabaker is brilliant. She was also in the Crazies remake from 2010, in case you don't know who I'm talking about. Yeah, so I just thought this was a really well done film. John Carpenter, he didn't write it, he was literally only the director. As far as I know, I don't know if he done the score or if he produced it. All it says here is from the director of Halloween, and I know that he directed it. So, yeah. And it actually says in the title there, it says John Carpenter's The Ward. But yeah, definitely check this out. I love the blue. I love how the cover's blue with the Blu-ray and the red and white. I just think it's a fantastic release. This is released from Warner Brothers, and it's fantastic. It's such a thrilling mystery, supernatural slasher movie with a twist. A few little twists here and there, which makes it fun. And I've got to say, I really love the roles Amber Heard does, because in All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, there's a kind of, you know, there's a kind of twist in there as well with the movie Into the Darkness, which is another remake that she was in, which is a remake that she's in. That was a really good film, very powerful. Then she was in the Stepfather remake back in 2006, I think. And again, that was a pretty disturbing movie, so I like the roles Amber Heard has done. She was also in, you know, non-horrors like Never Back Down and The Rum Diaries. What else was she in? Drive Angry as well. Zombieland she was in. You know, so she's had a pretty good career, considering, you know, no one really knows her. You know, I think if you're a horror fan, you'll probably know her more so than mainstream, you know, film fans. But I absolutely love this movie. Definitely check this out if you've not seen it. This is The Ward from 2011. Or 2010, I'm not quite sure, but it is a fantastic film, a fantastic watch. If you like suspense films, if you like films that John Carpenter is known for, like The Fog, They Live, you know, Halloween, then definitely check this out, because it's suspenseful, it's thrilling, it's got twists and turns, and it's got, you know, if you like gore, it has got its fair share of gore. But it is only a 15, so that'll probably tell you how much gore it is. But considering that ratings these days can go up and down, it can be a 15 and have a lot of gore in it, and it can be a 15 and have no gore in it, you know. But anyway, it's actually been in the back. Just says in the back contains strong bloody violence in it, which I agree with. So yeah, there's a couple of scenes also that are pretty hard to watch. The scene where, spoiler, Amber Heard's getting the electric shock therapy is pretty hard to watch. And another scene, big spoiler here, so don't watch this if you don't want to be spoiled. When two of the girls die, Danielle Panabaker's character and another character, when they both die, they're pretty hard scenes to watch as well, just because the way they die. But I absolutely loved this movie. I thought it was such a fun film, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. And that's another thing about Amber Heard films, is that she tries to pick roles where things are a bit more unusual than, you know, your typical horror movies. But definitely check this out. This is The Ward. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's amazing. So check it out. It's got a couple of special features, but yeah, that's my review on The Ward from 2010. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Check out Karate Popcorn's video tomorrow, which will be Thursday. So yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. Bye.